cards in a cup and a half hour. Hello! Hello, Jono. I'm sorry I called you Jonathan in the first video. I actually meant to ask you about that in my initial video, but I figured, oh, he'll correct me if he wants to be called by something else, and sure enough, you did. By the way, no worries about mucking up your first video. I think you did a fantastic job. In fact, fantastic enough for a virtual high five. Sorry this video is a bit late. I meant to have it up earlier, but today I just got really busy because I had a big exam, a big organic chemistry exam, which took a little piece of my soul. I agree with you. I'm very happy that we have some nice stuff in common, and I'm glad that you're a Doctor Who fan. I mean, it wouldn't have been a requirement, obviously, but it's nice to know that every once in a while, if I want to throw in the nice little nerdy reference or whatever to Who, you will get it, hopefully. I think it's really cool that you were able to grow up with it. I guess I didn't find out about it until 5-6 years ago, a little before the new series started. I knew this girl who was making a 14-foot long scarf, and at the time I didn't realize, oh, she's making a Tom Baker scarf. I was just thinking in my mind, oh, she's being eccentric and strange. I approve, but I'm confused. Anime and manga, great. I'm glad that we have some similar tastes there. Code Geass, hope you like it. Gurren Lagann, OMG. I finished it a couple weeks ago, and I love Gurren Lagann. Like, originally when I watched it, I didn't understand what all the hype was about, and by the time I was through, I was like, this is the craziest, most wonderful thing I've watched in eon. I understand what you mean about choosing manga just because it doesn't have filler, or at least not as much. I guess I still watch a lot of anime, but I don't watch anything like Bleach or Naruto. I did watch Dragon Ball Z back in the day, and that is terrible for its filler. If I watch a series, it's something I usually know is finished, so I don't necessarily jump on when it's popular, but that's okay with me. I made an exception for Rurouni Kenshin, which actually, I love the manga. I read all of it a while ago. It's only now that I've actually started to get all the books. Because back in the day, I didn't buy all of them, I just read them all in bookstores. It's just a suggestion, I don't know if you would like it or not. Cool, red-headed samurai. Once you get over the fact he's red-headed, and you just accept it without questioning why he's red-headed, it becomes a very fantastic series. But the anime? Filler is killer in that one. I guess you had some questions for me, a little bit of my background. It's purple. My background and my family. Before university, I was in high school, and I lived between a smaller city and a small town, about an hour and a half west of Chicago, but not like suburbs of Chicago, like a pretty decent ways away. Family, I've got my parents, they're pretty cool. Sometimes. I've got one younger brother. I say he's my little brother, but he's like a giant compared to me. And he is not at university yet, but he will be next year, unless he decides to do something crazy, teaching yaks in Mongolia how to knit scarves out of duct tape. So, do you have a brother or sister, or siblings, I guess, or are you an only child, Jono? I think it's fantastic you're learning the ukulele, and if you get to the point where you want to, like, play a little song or something, go ahead and do it, because I probably won't play things on my clarinet anytime soon until I learn something that sounds cool. Though I did just find sheet music for the Gurren Lagann theme. As for music I listen to, I hate to try and talk about my taste in music just because it's rather wide. So Jono and Today will probably just tell you some of the bands I've been listening to recently. I've been listening to bluegrass, something I've just kind of dabbled in. I'm a band called Trampled by Turtles, a band called Chibomato. They are not bluegrass, it's more of an acid jazz sound. Jonathan Colton, a band called The Thermals. I will probably stick some links below because my voice doesn't really give a really good indication of what they sound like. I don't know what sort of bands you like, or what sort of music you like to listen to, Jono. So I guess that's all for now, and next time I'll have a video, it'll be on Halloween, so bye for now.